What is going on, everyone? We are live. That's right, live in this mother right now. It's time for the SB Fantasy Football Draft.
Yeah, baby.
As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD. How are we doing tonight? It's so exciting, right? It's draft night, and we just did a live stream for Strikeout Beer, and we were talking about our draft, our home draft on Sunday. Here we are now drafting for the people, by the people, for the people, whatever. And dude, super jazzed. The draft order came out a little bit sooner than we thought it was going to, but it's all good. All right, let's go through the draft order real quick. Alan's over there sharing out. If you are not sharing out this stream, you should be. Get out there, share. I think my computer froze for some reason, but anyways. Or is that Alan? Alan, did you freeze?
I'm here.
Okay.
I might have froze for a second. I don't know.
Okay. All right. So round one, you have Your Majesty, Michael Henson. Number 2, Alan. 3, Old School. 4, Royal Klutz, also known as Mrs. Old School. Number 5, Cuzzo, a.k.a. Bluegrass Holes. Number 6, A Pirate Looks 40, Mr. Lee from the Carolinas. Number 7, Sax in the City. Lizzie will be in this room. Wait, I showed her, I was like, hey, this is what you're going to have to do, buddy. Just, giving her some pointers before I ran off. Number 8, your old pal, Rapid Dave. 9, OGSOB, Mike Graham himself. Big Mike. Number 10, Flying Butt Monkey, Tracy from Facebook. 11, Barry Badgernath. Who was that? I forgot who that was.
Busby.
Dylan Busby in this mother. And then number 12, getting that roll around, that reach around spot. I love OnlyFans. Mr. J Cisneros. How the hell is everybody
doing? Say his full name. It's I love OnlyFans to see football.
Fantasy football. This draft will be kicking off here in about 11 minutes. And as people are starting to pile in here, we got Jay in the house. Dylan's in the house. Now, this draft, we're going to share our screen. I'm going to share my screen with you. How about that? Man, my mouth is like watering. I don't know if I'm going to yak. I feel like I'm so excited. I might yak.
So saying that, did you see that thing that ESPN shared of that kid that was throwing the pitch and vomited as he was throwing the pitch?
Yeah, the poor kid said he was sick and everything like that. They were like, that was a total domination move.
Dude, it was just, it was violent too.
Oh God,
projectile, just.
I don't want to hear it. I'm going to get sick. All right, so we play on Yahoo. You're going to see a different type of rankings. We have X rank, ADP, everything like that. That does not really apply to SuperFlex, right? I don't see a setting on here to actually do like kind of a SuperFlex ranking. So you have to understand you'll be seeing, like, say, the first handful of draft people, not who you see as 1, 2, and 3 here. So just keep that in mind. But for us, here's how our roster pretty much will shape out. You have a 1 QB, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, a tight end, a flex of wide receiver, running back, or tight end, and then a super flex of QB, wide receiver, running back, and tight end. And then Alan, he always keeps the kickers in for me. I appreciate him every year for this. And then we got defense, because defense wins championships, people. That's right. Oh, buddy.
So a couple things about the scoring. Not only is it PPR, but it's also PPC.
Yeah.
Points per completion.
It's so great.
So there's a lot of points to be had there by your quarterbacks. You get extra for 40-plus yard plays, 40-plus yard touchdowns. So this really, there's a lot of incentive there to your big players.
Yeah,
like your Tyreek Hill, who's going to bust out open some big plays this year, right?
Dude, he's big play machine. I'm getting word right now, Alan, that we are full in the lobby. Everyone is present and accounted for and ready to draft.
I think that's like a first ever.
The first ever, man. Now,
as you say that, Lee just left.
Oh, Lee God.
No. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Now, we did talk about, we were just having a little offline chat about changing the scoring. But I was like, we're right on draft day. We can't do it now. I don't think it'd be fair. We're going to do it next year.
The scoring, but I'm assuming, right? And you don't want to adjust something just before.
I think that we are going to propose, if we may be so bold.
Well, we don't propose. We just do things.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. But we're going to give everybody a notice and be like, hey, it's per attempt this year, running back as well.
We'll start next year, though.
Yeah, starting next year, excuse me. And so I'm very excited about that. Like, I am just jazzed.
I'm aroused,
dude.
Right now.
I don't know the last time I'm like, I am smiling ear to ear. I'm ready to go. It probably was when I was like on the clock because I was a 101 in our home draft.
I was gonna say Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday you were like this.
I was like this on Sunday. I was a little tired from the trip, but, you know, I don't like my position, but I'm okay with it because I do like drafting towards the middle. So out of 12 people, I'm in the 8 hole. I feel okay about it. You landed number 2. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. I'm all right with that. You know, I'm okay. I'm gonna get a top tier player right out of the gates, and then I'm gonna go like take a dump or something like that. 'Cause I got a while, and then back for 2 more, and then back to the shitter.
Well, did you have the time chopped down at all? Like 30 seconds, 45 seconds? What are we working with here?
I don't know, honestly.
Oh,
like I didn't mess with those settings.
Yeah.
So it's whatever Yahoo kind of defaults to.
Okay.
We'll find out here in just under 7 minutes.
I think
So
what we
Jay,
need to...
I'm right there with you. Jay I'm so aroused right now.
I think next year we need to make sure at least it's like 60 seconds or no more because we like our drafts to go fast. As much as we love it, there's nothing kind of more of a pain in the ass than just sitting here waiting like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. There is a draft I'm a member of, and it's like almost like 5 minutes. And listen, most of the time I don't complain. I do complain all the time. Listen, all right, so I complain all the time.
Okay. That's a lie.
Take a Ma Ra, be bold. But I just... Did we say hi to Busby? We said hi to Busby, didn't we? Okay.
Hi, Busby.
Hey, Busby.
If we didn't, we did now.
Mm-hmm. But, there was a draft. I think I was in it because I didn't like it, and I was bitching the whole time. And they were like, oh, it's draft. And I go, this is not your only fucking league. I was like, dude, do not come in here and be like, oh, it's draft. Blah, blah, blah. It's 60. Okay, so old school says 60 seconds. That's where we like to have it then. I think 60 seconds gives you time to look at it. Now, it just, when you get too much time, there's too much thinking involved. We don't have a clock in our home draft. We kind of let people do it, but then we start chirping after a little bit of a time. We're sitting there drinking.
We start chirping right away.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It depends on who's up.
Because you know who it is,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
When it's the old guy's turn, you just know.
Yeah. And so it's like, all right, we just, we'll start chirping, but we've been drinking. We're having fun. We're just enjoying ourselves. It's a day of, and it's not even like we're trying to like rush them and get over with our day. We're just razzing, right? We're just talking shit and, having fun. But yeah. All right. Lizzie's in the room. She came in here. It's too big. Everybody's starting to go to sleep outside. Yeah. Alan said hi or hello, Lizzie.
I actually said, what's up, Lizzie?
I don't think I'm going to be able to go to sleep after this. I think we have a beer review that we're going to do from Turning Point. We're going to knock out that beer review.
Clear the fridge type thing, because this one's it's been around for a minute. We've had it for a little while.
Yep. Yes, indeed. And then I think I'm going to go outside and have a smoke. I was like, well, you want to, we'll see how she feels when this is all said and done. Usually this is a roller coaster of emotions. The highs and lows, and the fact that it's only 60 seconds. Now we got how many spots do we got on the bench here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 bench spots. Am I reading that right?
Possibly. Yeah, we have 17 total players.
Okay.
17 total spots on the team.
Yeah, so 7 bench spots. We're going 17 rounds, and a lot of them will be really quick. And what I like to see here, this is something like you said, it hasn't happened yet. And we have everyone online. Everyone's ready to roll. That's how this thing is kind of starting to pick up and take off. We're getting some real players in here. And I just want another fun year of talking S and having fun. And I should have brought the trophy. I got it around here. I should have brought the damn trophy in here. You know what I mean? It's laying around here somewhere because, in about 3 minutes and 50 seconds, your champ will declare this draft open. So.
Okay. Well, that's nice. I'm glad you'll declare the draft open and not Yahoo Room that just automatically does it. So.
I'll give a you know what? Here's something I didn't do, Alan, and I should have done it. I wanted to do something. I was going to show up in King's, a crown and a big old flowing robe or something like that. I've seen some of these cool things, like some of the champions show up. Like this one dude showed up in a limo and he rolled out like red carpet and he had like people come out there like asking for autographs. It was funny. I like the punishments. I like the over pageantry. I love, this is the time of year where you actually like fantasy football. Like week 3, week 4, you might hate it. Week 7 or 8, you're probably not having a good time if you're winning, unless you're winning.
Here we go. I still love it. Everything. Oh, here's your draft prep telling you what you should do.
Yeah, since we can't hear him, I'm not going to play it.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm going to mute it real quick. Yeah, I need to mute mine because I don't want it to come across. But yeah,
you can just click the X button and get rid of it.
I'll let it play. That's how it kind of tells me what's going on. We're under 3 minutes before it starts. Yeah, just so glad to be here. So glad for another year of fantasy. And we have a couple more drafts to go through the weekend that we've been talking about. And we talked about we threw it out there. It's like, do we stay up all night tonight and just keep getting in leagues and keep drafting? You know what I mean? Like, how many leagues is too many leagues?
I don't know if there's a such thing. Like, I guess, you just kind of you grip it and you rip it. I mean, I'm a part of a lot of leagues.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are bit leagues, things that I do for the podcast, right?
For the people.
I did the draft last Wednesday where I did kicker and a defense in the first round, in the first 2 rounds. I did the 0 RB strategy. I've done the hero RB strategy. I think I might do one more of just a regular draft in a Yahoo league, just to have, hey, it's to me, it's fun. I enjoy doing it, and it's content for the page, right? Yeah, so let's have some fun.
We've got 90 seconds before the start. I'm going to bring in the screen. Don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe, whatever you got to do. Here you go. It's going to show. Going to show my team off to the right, obviously. We got the rankings right here. Yeah, buddy. So you're going to be on the clock here in about 70 seconds. Well, I guess Mike Henson will kick us off, and,
Hey, ironic twist in that, Dr. Pepper came before Coke.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
That's my favorite.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I don't know what that has to do with the league or anything, but that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, everybody's excited. Everybody's smiling.
It just shits the bed with this first pick.
Oh, God. Like, could he do it?
He's going to.
Oh, God.
Right? Just hand me the trophy. Okay, Busby.
Oh, Jesus. Well, you got to come take it out of my damn hands. How about that? Happy New Year, fantasy. That's right. 30 seconds out. 35, I guess, by now. But, yeah. Come take the damn trophy from me. How about that? Do something. Babe, if you need some light in here, turn the lights on.
Try it next week and just throw it through your heart and take it.
What'd you say? You
How
okay?
about that?
Okay. All right. Just making sure. All right. 20 seconds. Here we go, buddy. The football season, the fantasy football draft is about to happen. Oh, my God. My hands are sweating.
Dude, and I've drinking so much. Like, I got to hurry up. I got to wait for my pick to be over because I got to go run and use the facilities here in a minute.
It's so exciting. All right. So all right. The draft is live. Your champion has declared this draft active. On the clock, Mr.
Let's see what Henson does. Just kind of waiting. I feel like the first pick should go really quick.
Right? Like, dude, you've been sitting here the whole time, and now we got to sit here and wait?
That's cool. Now he's typing.
Who the hell is that? Why is he typing?
I don't know, man.
You son of a bitch. What are you typing for?
Just make a pick.
Just make a pick. Let's start this off with extra. Whoa! Joe Burrow out the gate. Holy shit.
Josh Allen.
Going Josh Allen?
It's a super flex, a point per completion. He was our top scorer last year. To me, it was a no-brainer. Pat Mahomes goes number 3.
Pat Mahomes off the board. Damn.
I mean, that's a solid pick.
Oh, yeah.
A solid pick. Joe Burrow at number 1 is a little sus.
That's bold.
Injury
prone. But every other year he gets hurt. I think this year he's going to ball out. So.
And then is Jamar Chase really going to be playing? Because he was supposed to be at practice all week. He showed up 13 minutes late in street clothes today. So
C.J. Stroud off the board.
Stroud.
That's a good pick. I got to see if I can make this bigger over here. Everything else is bigger right now. Why can't I make that bigger?
Oh, flying butt monkeys with the proclamation that bitch is going down.
Ooh,
LOL.
I like the shit talk. So C.J. Stroud off the board.
Cuzzo's on the board.
There we go.
He's probably upset Burrow's not on the board for him.
There we go. I'm going to show you something.
And CMC.
Ooh. CMC finally gone. So number 7, we got Saxon the City on the board. What is she going to do? Dak Prescott, Jared Goff, Jordan Love, Tua Tagovailoa's on there. Tyreek Hill still available. I mean, you got some people. You got some stacks.
Lee, CMC falls to 6 because it's a super flex point per completion.
Yeah. Tyreek Hill's off the board. Gone. It's on your boy, RD. Listen here. I won this championship last year with this fella. I'm going back to the well.
Justin Tucker?
I'm drafting Justin Tucker. Absolutely not. Dak Prescott, number 8. How about that? Justin
Dak
Tucker.
Prescott.
Yep.
There you go.
Crazy ass rules. We like to have fun here, man. Yeah. We're a part of Team Chaos, along with Team having fun. So, and that's why I got 3 drinks on this table. You know what I mean? Just hell's breaking loose. Yep. What a draft already. You damn right about that.
Wait for a second. I will be right back.
All right, Alan's running off to the pisser. Let's see what we got here. Up on the clock, OG. We got Mike on the board here. Just waiting to see what he does. Available. We got a ranking, so we took the 2024 projected stats, sorted by fantasy points, and Jared Goff, Jordan Love off the board. That's a good pick right there. Amon-Ra St. Brown after that. Man, Tracy coming in hot. Amon-Ra is gone. So let's see what happens after that. Dude, that's crazy. We got a lot of typing going on. We got Michael in the chat. Buddy, who's going to go now? Lamar Jackson is out of there. That's a great pick. 11th. Oof. Picking first is garbage. I'm just here to piss anyone off I can. You'll be all right. Make sure you join us for the live streams on YouTube. SB Fantasy Football Podcast. All right. Man, I can't believe Lamar went to 11th. Like, I probably should have thought about that. Like, I went and picked, man, I should have went. I'll be honest with you. That might be one of my first regrets. Detroit inside all but 3. CeeDee Lamb's off the board. There he goes. Oh, Brock Purdy went number 12. Is it on me?
Who'd you end up going with? I wasn't here.
I went with Dak.
Okay.
It hasn't made its way back to me, which is
that's right. I was there when you picked Dak.
Wait, it hadn't made it back to me yet? That seems like a really long time. I guess not, huh? Breece Hall's off. CeeDee Lamb's off the board. Breece Hall, number 14th. Oh, buddy. Here we go. Here we frickin' go. I don't know if I trust New York. Somebody asked there earlier today. It was like, was Jersey gonna be? Jonathan Taylor's gone. Oof. Bijan Robinson out of here. It's on your boy RD. It's like, do I go? Like, what do I want to do here? Do I want to go do I want to have Jared Goff? I mean, obviously, I think he's going to have another great year. I knock out 2. I did not go back-to-back quarterbacks last year, right? I didn't. I got him in like the 3rd or 4th round. I think I went back-to-back then. But, 30 seconds left. Let me go Jared Goff. That's who I'm picking. There it is.
Solid pick.
Now,
I'm surprised you didn't go with the right there who Lizzie took.
Was Anthony Richardson, AR-15? Oh, hell yeah. AR-15. Kyler Murray right after that. And now there's my quarterback. There's my flex. Someone yelled, bitch. Jaden Dangle's off the board. All
wow.
Right. So now we get to start looking kind of at, well, you're coming up here pretty soon.
I'm coming up here real soon.
Are you going to go quarterback? Your A.A. Rodgers is sitting right there.
Man.
I'll tell you this.
I don't know.
Oh, you're going to go Herbert.
I'm looking at the board. I'm just kind of seeing who's kind of here.
Oh, you got Stafford waiting for you. I think go Stafford or Tua. I think it'll be fine.
Well, I got a quick turn, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You get to wrap around a little bit, yeah.
Cuzzo goes. Oh, Kirk Cousins.
Nice. Dude, I think it's funny he picked him because I always call it Cuzzo 2 Chains. And I think it's a great pick, especially when he comes back. He's healthy. We already talked about how Atlanta's going to just most likely dominate in their division this year. Kirk Cousins. No, Royal Klutz went. Cuzzo went Jaden Daniels. Yeah, Royal Klutz. Mrs. Old School went Kirk Cousins. Sorry about that. I misunderstood what you said. There goes A.A. Ron. So this will be an easy decision for you.
Goes for me. I'm going total homer with this pick.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to take my boy and I'm going to take
oh shit! Threw a wild card. Went and took Jahmyr Gibbs.
I want him, so I'm taking him. And then I'm going to get a quarterback on the wraparound, right?
Well, there's 3 quarterbacks that you absolutely trust.
Options. There's several quarterbacks there that I really like. One in particular, we'll see. Does Henson take him? Does he not? I don't know. That's the only person I gotta see what he does.
Oh, Jamar Chase, you
Jamar
son
Chase,
of a.
he was someone I almost went with, was Jamar Chase.
Oh.
But I don't know when he's gonna play, man.
He's
Like,
gonna
he's
play.
really
Don't you worry about him. That's a
I'm
great
just saying.
pick. Great pick. Damn it! I was really hoping I was gonna get a wide receiver 1 in this madness, because there's been a lot of running backs already taken. There's been a lot of. Let me put. I'm gonna flip my screen, so as you're watching it, you're gonna see it.
Garrett Wilson goes, and so for me, it leaves it wide open. I'm going to take my boy that I really believe is going to have a big year this year. I'm predicting a rebound year for him this year. I'm taking Justin Herbert.
Okay.
I love Justin Herbert.
There you go. Solid pick.
good.
Solid pick right there. I mean,
think
I can't believe he didn't go Stafford, but that's fine. Testing. What's up, Jay? What's wrong?
He's just older, right? He's just getting older and older.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. Well, Busby, I can't handle the unpredictability. Handle it, buddy. Figure it out.
Is Michael sending like messages all throughout the group and everything? I keep seeing testes, testicles, testals, and everything else going on.
Well, Jay said testing. Michael said testes.
Shit, I was on the wrong tab. Come on, Dylan.
Man.
Come on, Dylan. You ding
man.
dong. So yeah, here's all the players available right now. You have, you got Trevor Lawrence, Matthew Stafford, Tua Tagovailoa, Isaiah Pacheco selected. Okay, interesting. Caleb, Baker, Geno, Will Levis, Sam Darnold, Derek Carr.
I'm just floored. Caleb's still on the board.
I know, right?
He's the greatest quarterback to ever
play
in the NFL.
You got Russ Wilson sitting there. He's starting week 1. They've already came out and said that. And then that kind of runs out all the QBs, and then you start moving into positional players. So, yeah, good stuff, man. Oh my God, I love draft day. Love it.
It's nice, right? And then this is kind of where you got to make a decision. Like, do you just roll with 2 QBs, or do you take a third one at some point, in case one of yours gets hurt?
You'll need one.
Let's be honest, right? Do I feel great about
AJ Brown off the board
if Justin Herbert goes down, or whoever Josh Allen's backup is? I don't know.
Well, we definitely have the roster spot for it. I don't think anybody's going to pick Easton Stick up anyways until something like they want to screw with you. Like, no one's going to go do that.
I wouldn't draft him.
Oh, son of a bee sting.
Caleb Williams off the board.
Cuzzo came in and took Saquon from me. You son of a bitch.
AJ Brown's off the board.
Caleb Williams.
Trevor Lawrence off the board.
Mm-hmm. Damn it, it's my turn. I was sitting there looking at it, and I was like, you know what sucks? And I was like, I really did. I wanted to get Saquon, but here we go. All right, so I'm going to take.
Guys there.
Shut up. Shut your mouth. You don't say a word.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to go ahead and draft.
That could be a couple different people.
I'm going to go ahead and pick Justin Jefferson, which I do not believe in this year.
Okay.
I don't believe.
Solid pick to take a guy you don't believe in.
I don't believe.
It's an old move, Cotton. We'll see if that one pays off.
Ooh.
Tua's off the board. Stafford's off the board.
Ooh. And now I sit here and wait, and I just have to see what happens. There's Debo Samuel, there's Mike Evans, there's Cooper. Dude, Cooper Kupp is he is active. And let's see. Okay, now I have 2 QBs. I feel like I can draft for. Yeah, now you got that out of the way. It's time to start drafting. Yeah, I feel you. Devontae Adams is there. Marvin Harris Jr., DK Metcalf, dude, a mountain of a man. I say it every time he comes around. Who do you think? Who do you want out of LA? Do you want Puka or do you want Cooper this year? Well, there goes Cooper, number 35.
I would take Puka. Just Cooper's he's just another year older, right?
Mm-hmm.
Puka's a young, upcoming player.
Yeah,
had a monster year last year. Still, when Cooper came back, he was still getting a bunch of action. Geno Smith off the board.
Ooh, give me 1 second.
So for me, it's Puka out of there. Now Puka he's already battling an injury, but he should be. It's the knee injury, but he should be good to go week 1. So we'll see what happens there. We've got Jay still on the clock. How's he going to follow up his Geno Smith pick? Nobody knows because there's quarterbacks I like more than Geno Smith still available. But hey, you do you, Playboy. Make that money. Do what you got to do. There's a lot of really good players left on the board. We'll see what happens.
Sorry about that. Tilly needed some attention.
Okay. Tell Tilly I said hi. Derrick Henry is off the board.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Jay's been listening.
That's who you were going to go with. as much as you've talked him up this year and not drafted him is crazy.
I was hoping I was going to get a receiver. I thought I was going to be able to come back and get Derrick Henry, and then this MF and Day Oneer is driving me crazy.
Well, you got to think. Jay listens to the show. He knows how much you've talked up Derrick Henry.
I am so hurt right now. I am so hurt.
You should be.
I can't believe Puka's still sitting there. Oh, so did I ask you? So did you answer me? Who do you want, Puka or Cooper?
Puka.
Yeah.
Puka. He's already battling a knee injury, but he's supposed to be fine for week 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going with the young upcoming guy versus the guy that's been around the block.
Yeah, I got you.
Right.
Mike Evans, Derek Carr off the board. I think it changes my strategy up a little bit. Like now I start looking at Travis Etienne, maybe Drake London, Devontae Adams. I mean, obviously I mentioned DK Metcalf a minute ago. And, Puka, I'm not paying the premium anymore. I'm starting to get him here in this round, and I think I'd be okay with it. You got Tank Dell, DJ Moore, Josh Jacobs. We talked about him during the Strike Up Your show. Ooh, buddy. Boy, it's got me all razzle-dazzle. Derek Carr? No, that was already okay. So Yagman is typing right now. So we got a bunch of chats going on.
It's almost your turn. You're almost on the clock. You just got to wait for Mike to go ahead and take it. Take his Yagman. I hate the corners. Yeah.
I don't mind them too much. I don't mind them because you get your little 2 picks. Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce is off the board.
All right. There we go. That'll fix that. So I'll go Puka.
Yeah. I mean, I would take Puka there.
Getting value at that point. But,
like if he had somehow fallen to me at 47, I would have jumped all over him.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Olave is off the board. Lee. What are we doing here,
buddy.
Lee? Kyron Williams off the board, a player I do not believe in this year.
He's fielding punt returns. Came out yesterday or today or whatever. Yeah. I was like, well, I'm not in on that. The other person.
You want your starting running back to be taking returns, right?
The other player I was looking at here, it was Drake.
Travis Etienne is off the board.
Ooh, he gone. You got A-Chain, you got London available, and I was like, you know what? Maybe London. I got high hopes for him, especially if Cousins is available. Then you got Waddle. You're starting to get. So you're still in your wide receiver ones, and I mean, dude, if I could somehow get. Oh, I'm way far away at this point. Let me see. Let me scroll down and see where it tells me I'm going to be picking next. Is it not going to show me? Usually it shows you.
Sam Laporta is off the board. That was someone I was kind of hoping was going to fall to me. I'm not going to lie.
Man, almost 2 spots away.
It was close. It was close.
Mm-hmm.
It was close. But you know what? It is what it is. There's other tight ends that I like out there.
Mm-hmm.
So
let's see if we can click and check in on other people and how they're drafting right now. Let's see. Let's check on Sacks in the City. She has Anthony Richardson, Tyreek Hill, Chris Olave, Trevor Lawrence. Allen currently has Josh Allen, Jahmyr Gibbs, Justin Herbert. Old School is sitting at Patrick Mahomes, Isaiah Pacheco, and Aaron Rodgers. Mike Henson is Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Garrett Wilson. I think he's just screwing with me at this point. He picked 2 Bengals, so I think he's just out there. He just hates me. Which is
waiting
fine.
on Old School to see who he's going to take.
Mike's got a pretty good little team going here. You got Jordan Love, Bijan Robinson, Travis Kelce, and Tua Tagovailoa. Marvin
Harrison goes off the board. So I'm looking at a Drake London, Devontae Adams. I mean, you got Minshew quarterback over there, Kirk Cousins quarterback over there in Atlanta. I'm on the record of saying Drake London's going to have a big year this year, and I'm going to stick with that, and I'm going to go ahead and draft. I've drafted in a lot of leagues so far this year.
I mean, that's obviously your pick right there. I mean, you already have 2 quarterbacks. There's no reason to go for another one. But
I was kind of hoping A-Chain was actually going to fall to me as Henson takes him.
Wrap around. That's the downside.
Or Debo was another guy I was looking at. He's a big play guy, right? Mm-hmm. But I was looking at Devontae last round.
It's DK.
He's still here. Brandon Ayuk is there. DJ Moore's a big play guy.
This is tough stuff.
I'm kind of in a tough area right now for myself. But you know what? I'm gonna go with the guy who's a proven commodity.
Devontae Adams off the board, number 50. There you go. I'm starting to look at some things. I'm like, am I going 0 RB? DJ Moore is next, 51st. I might be going 0 RB here and just hoping that someone gets hurt. Like, I don't know. Josh Jacob, there goes Josh Jacob. Okay, so I was like, maybe he'll fall. I don't know. I think that's a pretty good pick right there by Royal Klutz. Good stuff. Old School took DJ Moore, and here we go. Cuzzo's on the board. Let's see what Cuzzo needs. Cuzzo has Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Travis Etienne, Jaden Daniels. So he's going wide receiver. There's no reason for him to pick anybody else. He's got to go Nico Collins, Jalen Wallen. I mean, you're going to go DK Metcalf right here, right?
I mean, I do like Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, I'm an Ayuk believer since day one. Big fan of his. Talked about him last year being that he is wide receiver 1 out there in San Francisco. He just re-signed. He got that contract extension. Did they sign that?
I don't think so. No, they've been talking about it. You don't know what's going to happen with him right now. Is he going to re-sign?
Nico Collins.
Is he going to get traded? You don't know. Nico Collins. Okay. I got a few guys I like more than that. DK Metcalf. I like the DK Metcalf.
That's a good
pick.
Right. So let's see what Saxon sees. They got. Oh, she already went.
Brandon Ayuk. There you go.
Damn! She quick pulled that thing.
That's a good pick.
So I was gonna go no RB. Now I'm looking at. I got Rashad White at this point. I'm pretty sure he was on my team when I won. I do see another one of my favorite players a little bit further south, but I think I got to go ahead and lock this down. I was going to pick Amari Cooper here because I think Amari Cooper is poised. He's a great player. You got Devontae Smith there too, big playmaker. Jaden, see, you have a bunch of wide receiver 1s. Well, I guess Devontae's wide receiver 2. Amari Cooper's wide receiver 1. You know, Jaden Waddle, he's a wide receiver 2. Tank Dell's a wide receiver 2 or 3 at this point. I don't even know where you put him. That's why I'm trying to stay away from the Houston receivers. Michael Pittman Jr. off the board.
Crowded room. Kenneth Walker off the board.
Boom. Bada boom. Barry Badgernath is Nath. He's already gone. He's Joe you son of a bee sting. Oh, God.
You should have taken him last round.
I know it. That's why you got to scroll, kids. That's why you got to scroll.
I don't know why you didn't. You're a huge Joe Mixon guy. You drafted him high in our league.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure why you didn't take him.
Mm-hmm. Pain. That's what that is. That's pain. So here we are. We're waiting on I Love OnlyFans. Let me go and see what Jay's rocking here. He's got Brock Purdy, CeeDee Lamb, Derrick Henry, Geno Smith. So he obviously listens to the show. He needs a receiver. He needs a running back. He needs a tight end. Right now, Waddle's the highest projected fantasy at 294. Tank Dell's 290. You got Amari Cooper out there, Devonta Smith, Stephon Diggs, Christian Kirk. He takes Amari.
Alvin Kamara is off the board.
Oh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. This is a great night. Great night. I got a couple spots. So he gets the little wrap around here. So he's filling out his roster a little bit. Since he took a running back, he's definitely taking a receiver, and he did. Devonta Smith off the board.
Smith off the board.
Ooh, Baker Mayfield. Mark Andrews is gone. Oh, does it hurt your heart a little bit?
I'm okay.
You're okay? Okay.
I will find a way to go on.
My love will go on. My heart will go on. Whatever.
It will. There's still a lot of really good players out there.
There are.
And that's because you had all the quarterbacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how it goes. James Cook is off the board.
Son of a bitch.
Just before you. That's
exactly what I was sitting there waiting on. I was like, here we go. This is going to be all right. Everything's going to be fine. And then now, I'm sitting here stuck. I'm stuck in hell. I need a running back. I don't see any that I'm willing to. I don't want Tajay Spears. I don't want Aaron Jones this year. James Conner always gets hurt. Dave Montgomery's. They already said he's coming out. He's going to be second fiddle. Devin Singletary's down there. You know who I'm looking for? Everyone else is going. Hold on. Let me make sure of something here real quick. Hold on.
Yeah. Take your time.
Oh,
you got
shit.
20 seconds.
Hold on. Oh, God. There we go. I'm going to get it in.
Evan Ingram. There you go.
I got two keyboards. I got two computers right here. So I had to go get my guy because I'm like, everyone else is getting up. And you said it earlier. You're like, you didn't go get your guy. I go, damn it, I'm not missing out on another guy. This team I have right now, I'm not excited about. But I'll tell you what, Evan Ingram, I'm excited about.
Okay.
So let's see what Saxon City's got. They got they got two receivers. They need running backs at this point, and a tight end. So they're kind of stuck in the same position. But Jalen Waddle's no one to sneeze at. Neither is if I'm taking it out of these top four people, Jalen, Tank, or Amari, or Stephon Diggs, who are you taking? I think I'm taking Cooper.
I do like Cooper. I don't trust Stephon Diggs this year. Neighbors, it's got Daniel Jones.
Oh, someone's listening.
right? It's like she's almost in the room with you.
I think as soon as you said I don't trust Stephon Diggs, she goes, "Yeah, screw that, I'm picking." But
yeah, I just the Houston receiver room is just super crowded right now, and that's my problem. Jalen Waddle goes.
I also agree with. I think you're looking at guys that are wide receiver 2s and things at that point, and Amari Cooper is a wide receiver 1. He is the guy. Watson's a joke. Hey, easy there, fella. I mean, maybe Watson will go down, and then you get what's his name back out there. I mean, under Flacco, I mean, he's a good receiver, right? I don't like.
Flacco's not with Cleveland anymore. He signed with someone else.
Deshaun Watson?
No, Flacco. You were talking about if you get Watson down.
Yeah. Well,
you're not getting Flacco in.
Anybody else that runs through there will be fine. I think everybody has that little whatever when it comes to let's see, 22 million. Oh yeah, these are $220 million guarantee joke. Yeah. I got you. So anyway, Aaron Jones off the board by Mr. Cuzzo over here. Bluegrass holes. Royal Klutz is on the board.
It's a sore arm. Yep.
Let's see. She has C.J. Stroud, A.J. Brown, Josh Jacobs, Sam Laporta, Kirk Cousins. So she needs a receiver, needs a running back. Looking at the board, there's no really running backs to be had unless you're going to scroll down a little bit.
I mean, I'm still a big believer that Dave Montgomery's going to have himself a good year this year.
Zay Flowers, that's a decent little pick there. I like that. I like that a lot. It's your wide receiver 2.
If I didn't have Gibbs already, Dave Montgomery is a guy I would take here.
There's no way. Not in this round.
100%.
Maybe next round. Like you could be like, I got him in the 7th round. You know what I mean? Instead of saying, I got him in the 6th. You know what I mean?
Dalton Kincaid goes off the board.
Ooh,
I'm going with. I need another running back.
Damn old school.
For me, it's Ramondre.
That's a great pick. I'm with you on this. If he somehow fell to me again, I would have actually picked him up because I need another running back, and he's an RB1.
Hinson's listening because he took David Montgomery right there.
This guy logs in just to F with us.
That messing with me. Like, cause I'm not taking Montgomery and Gibbs. I'm not doing. Now, I say I'm not doing that, but there's a certain point where it becomes like, okay, I will, but it's not. It's not now.
Funny.
It's a little ways away.
I see something in my future here. I don't know how things are going to shape up here.
Will Levis.
Ooh.
The guy he complained because he couldn't, because it was the only guy that was out there.
He bitched last year about him. Oh, my God.
Hey, ironic twist in that, Dr. Pepper came before Coke.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
That's my
Appreciate
favorite
that. Okay. There's no real wide receivers that I'm in love with here.
Let me see what you need. You're in tight end in Flexville, huh? Okay.
I am probably looking at tight end here, and at tight end there's a guy that I really like, and this means I'm going to be doing a stack.
Ooh.
But
yeah.
I like the stack, and I'm going to go ahead and take Kyle Pitts here.
Do it. Yes.
I think Kyle Pitts. It's either this year or nothing, right?
It's got to be, right? Levis season. I feel like what's that guy's name? Who played the guy from Barry on HBO? Stephon Diggs off the board. Bill Hader. Raheem Mostert off the board. When he's sitting there going, "No, that's terrible." He goes, "Are you sure you're sad? Because you seem pretty stoked." He goes, "No." T. Higgins off the board. Let's see what Lizzie needs.
So Raheem Mostert was a guy that I was actually looking at last round to possibly take. You don't know what you're going to get with him this year.
Oh,
honestly,
she picked Zeke Elliott.
Trey McBride and Zeke off the board.
All right, so I need a flex. I was trying to check out who I wanted, and like who would fall to me or something like that. I think I'm stuck because I don't want Tank Dell so early. Don't like Christian Kirk all that much this year. Jaden Reed, Rashid Shaheed, Tajee Spears, Chris Godwin. I mean, I love Keenan Allen. I always take Keenan Allen, but do I need another running back? I need another running back. I got to go running back here. So it's either going to be James Conner or Devin Singletary or Najee Harris. And I think Harris is the guy. I think so. I think I'm going to have to go pick up a Pittsburgh running back.
Yeah, I mean, of those options, I think that's who you kind of go with.
Or Javonte Williams, and that's a no. So there we go. You took, I would have took Ramondre for sure. All right, I'll be right back.
I wasn't letting him go past me one more time.
Yeah.
I needed another running back, and Ramondre was just right there saying, "Hey, how you doing, buddy?" And I said, "You know what? I'm doing good now." Mike Graham is on the clock. Who is Mike Graham going to take? Zamir White is off the board. Then Rashee Rice, which I don't know about Rashee Rice. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I don't know. James Conner is off the board. George Kittle off the board. Jace takes Kittle, and then who's he going to follow that up with? Let's see here. He could really use. I mean, he's got his starting lineup. It's all bench players at this point in time. He's got his starters in there, unless he's going to break the kicker, the defense seal. God, I hope he does. Man, I hope he does. He's not going to, but I hope so. Just kind of based off of what's left out there. I mean, you got some Terry McLaurin. That's a nice. Terry McLaurin's a guy that I would have been looking at for me for next round for sure. I didn't really like him in the last round. Would have liked to have gotten him in this round. There are still some really good receivers out there. A couple running backs as DeAndre Swift goes off the board, as well as Tank Dell. Mm-hmm. Again, that crowded Texans receiver room. Malik Neighbors off the board. There's still a lot of good receivers out here, though.
I'm back, baby. You know what? I'm gonna. Well, I was gonna say I was gonna take. So I'm either going Keenan Allen or Devin Singletary. I was like, I'm gonna get peppered with targets. I mean, Devin Singletary's the only thing they got out there, right? He's the only running back for New York.
They drafted a kid.
Yeah, and you got Calvin Ridley in Tennessee.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, I just don't.
Deontay Johnson in Carolina.
Yeah, I think you know what? I haven't had this guy in a while, and I feel like I want him. Give me the Keenan Allen. Give me the old man. Lock it in. Let's go. How about that? I feel so good right now. I feel so good.
Feel good about that?
Not really, but I mean,
Devin Singletary goes off the board right after that, followed by George Pickens.
Not really, but I'm having a good time.
There's some guys here that I like coming up.
Yeah. All right. So blue grass holes. You got Jalen Hurts, Nico Collins, T. Higgins, Saquon Barkley, Travis Etienne, Aaron Jones, and Jaden Daniels. Needs a tight end. Is he going a tight end here, or is he going to try to fill in some bench players? Take a shot.
I mean, at this point with your tight ends, it's kind of all the same, I feel.
You think so? Oh, deep dish, Keenan. Thank you very much. You have Brock Bowers. I think that's Brock Bowers and Jake Ferguson, David Njoku. That do anything for you?
I mean,
I think those before, because if you look at the list, it definitely falls off. Then you got Dallas Goedert, Dalton Schultz, which I'm okay with Dalton Schultz if I have to. T.J. Hawkinson, which he's going to start on the pup. Taysom Hill. Oh, there he goes.
Chris Godwin off the board.
There you go. Good pick, kid. Let's take a look at all players. So Sam Darnold, Deshaun Watson. Everybody just is against Deshaun Watson. I understand. Drake May, Bryce Young, Bo Nix, Daniel Jones, Minshew, Wilson, Fields. And then you get into your receiver, running back, tight ends over here. And Christian Kirk's still leading the way. Has he got a crazy injury or something? Like, what the hell's going on?
Well, I mean, he's just kind of a guy, right?
He's all right. He gets the job done every so often.
Yeah. 60% of the time, it works all the time.
Works every time, baby.
It is what we're working there. Calvin Ridley, you just don't know. With Will Levis throwing, who knows?
This could be my worst draft ever. Like, I just feel terrible about the team. Harrison Butker.
Kicker is off the board.
Oh,
Harrison Butker is off the board in the 8th round.
That's a homer pick, too.
In the 8th round.
8th effing round. Unbelievable. That is insane. Like, that is bonkers nuts. Wow.
Hey, sometimes you got to go get your guy.
You do. If that's who you want, get it. Go get him. Butker core values.
Core values.
I mean, I like everybody does. Look at it. Our draft grades are going to, you can't say that. Russell Wilson's gone.
Russell Wilson off the board.
Quit your whining. Oh, God.
So there's few guys I'm looking at. Some of the guys I'm really would kind of like to take here, I think will fall next couple rounds.
Yeah.
So I think I'm okay just kind of sitting on them for a minute. So I think with that being said, I think I'm just going to, because why not?
You need a flex. That's what your need is right now.
I do need a flex,
Mhm.
but the guys that I like, I will be there.
Yeah, Chase Brown's going to be
I'm not
there.
concerned
Zach Moss.
about the guys that I really want to draft not being there.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just going to go ahead and do this just because.
Do it. Deshaun Watson. Wait, don't you already?
Quarterback.
Yeah, you have 3 quarterbacks now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what?
You check their bye weeks?
He's either going to be really good or really bad.
He could ball out.
He's my third guy.
All right,
and so now I don't have to worry about, like, on a bye week only starting one quarterback.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on Henson here? You think he's going to screw anybody else over, or just try to play? He's not going to try to play spoiler or anything, is he?
Who knows? I mean,
this guy's out of control. He needs to be stopped. 20 seconds on the clock for him. Let's see what happens. Mr. Michael Henson. Jaden Reed. That's a good pick.
Reed, okay.
That's a good pick. I don't think my guy's going to make it back to me. Sam Darnold
off the board. I mean, Sam Darnold might be all right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to lie. He could be okay.
Mm-hmm.
I am sitting here with just 2 running backs right now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get a third one.
Tajay Spears or
I'm actually going to go Javonte Williams here.
There you go. Not a terrible pick. I mean, I've seen better, but not a terrible pick.
He's a starter coming off some injuries. You know, I don't mind it.
Once he finally rubbed it. Oh, God, Dylan. Zach Moss, I think that's a good pick. Yeah,
I will be right back, folks.
Go ahead, buddy. Yeah, my goodness. I didn't know when Zach Moss was going to go, but I guarantee he wouldn't have made it past me. That sucks, bitch. Oh, God. Dude. Tracy's wound the hell up. Christian Watson off the board. Bluegrass holes on the clock. Your top, let's say 10 available right now. Christian Kirk, Rashid Shaheed. Oh, hold on. Jake Ferguson gone. He gone. So Christian Kirk, Shaheed, Spears, Ridley, Addison, Worthy, Adunze, Pollard, McConkey, Warren, Dortch. You're starting to get into tight ends, some subpar tight ends. I mean, that's a San Francisco's off the board. Jake Ferguson's off the board. You need a tight end? Let's see. The available tight ends. Brock Bowers. There you go. Brock Bowers. He's supposed to be amazing. Or David Njoku. Oh, shit. Lizzie just Brock Bowers. I mean, he was drafted and by the Raiders, and he's supposed to be, everybody talks so highly of him. I need some flex players. I have an extra receiver at this point. I'm looking towards running backs. But I'm going to be honest. I still see Calvin Ridley sitting right here. He's been just staring at me for 30 minutes, it seems like. There's Xavier Worthy right there, which would be great to have. You know what? Why not? Let's do it. Xavier Worthy off the board.
Worthy, there you go.
Yep. I was going to go Calvin Ridley. I felt, or Rome. I just kind of laid up, man. I laid up hard.
I mean, you just drafted Keenan Allen, so I don't see.
I can't stack
as well.
Yeah, I can't do it. Chill. And I kind of already see my next pick if somehow it'll get to me, and we'll go from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was the bathroom break, buddy?
It was pretty good. Christian Watson going off the board. That's a good pick there.
Oh yeah.
That's Super a guy value. That I was kind of hoping maybe he wouldn't fall onto me next round. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, it is what it is. Sometimes you just got to go and get your people, and if you don't go get your guys, someone else is going to take them.
You're damn right about that. So I got some trades already open. I'm going to open up the trade block first thing tomorrow.
Okay. I mean, the problem is no one wants the guys that you drafted. Christian Kirk, Gus Edwards.
Ooh.
Whew. I feel like that's a little early for Gus the Bus.
Way early. Like crazy early, some would say. And Njoku's gone.
David Njoku. I don't mind David Njoku going.
Mm-hmm. You think people are staying away from Washington Commanders running backs for a reason? Brian Robinson is the actual starter, and then you got Austin Eckler behind him. I think, is it like a coin flip or something like that, where Austin Eckler and Brian Robinson are just sitting right there?
Who knows? Like, I just don't know what that situation is going to be like there.
And he already came out and was like, "Hey, guess what? He's like, I don't want to be the guy that carried." Finally, Calvin Ridley's off the board. That's a good pick, right there, 108th.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, it's absolutely bonkers when Eckler comes out and
Hill off the board.
Oh, Jesus,
what is Jay doing?
Well, he took him as a QB.
Well, he's QB / tight. They did change him to / tight end now.
Oh, okay.
So but for the longest time, he wasn't. He was just QB. When I drafted last Wednesday, he was straight QB.
Yeah.
So I didn't draft him.
Jesus.
But as a tight end, and that's his backup tight end. He's already got George Kittle.
I want to roll back to the Eckler talk, because Eckler came out and was like, "Yeah, I don't want to carry the ball 300 times a year," or whatever he said. And I was like, "Well, you're a running back, though. Like, what the hell are you talking about?"
You're not going to, so don't worry about it.
Yeah,
because you're not that good anymore.
And
you're still good.
I think that's why you see both of them as they're right next to each other, 145 and 146. So that's kind of Deontay Johnson's off the board. That's not a bad pick. 110th overall, wide receiver 1 out there in Carolina.
Well, I mean, Thielen's still out there.
Yeah, but Thielen's not going to be. He's going to be like wide receiver 2 this year. He's getting a little old, buddy. A little old.
He is. But he doesn't drop the ball like Deontay does.
I mean, there is a point to that. I mean, I understand what you're saying, and I appreciate it.
Picking up what I'm putting down?
Oh, God. So now I've got like 2 receivers. I'm trying to see what the hell's got going on. Round 9 of 17 going on right now. We've got, 10 more to get through this round, then we'll flip to round 11. Let's see what Mr. Tracy's going to do, the flying butt monkey himself. And his team can – oh, well, he went Daniel Jones. Damn, all right, that was quick. Yeah. Oh, Mike's got Jordan Love, Michael Pittman Jr., Malik Neighbors, Bijan Robinson, James Cook, Travis Kelce, Zamir White, Tua Tagovailoa, and Christian Kirk at the moment. Not a bad team. That's a pretty solid team.
It's okay.
Yeah, not bad at all.
It's all right.
So your top players right now available for potential fantasy points, you got Shaheed, Spears, Addison, Adunze, Pollard. Ooh, and Jigba goes off the board.
Smith and Jigba, a player that I do like this year. I've drafted him in a few of my drafts. I like for him to start to take over a little bit more. Tyler Lockett's going to kind of fade into the background a little bit more and look for Jackson Smith and Jigba to pick it up.
So I think I'm going to do this just for the first 4 weeks. This isn't a great pick. I mean, I've done worse. You know what? No, I'm not doing that. I'm skipping that. I was going to pick Jerome Ford because he's going to start first 4 weeks with Matt Cat. Will suck it all. Jesus. I don't want Tony Pollard. I don't want Jalen Warren either because I don't want both of them. I had them both last year, so I think I'm going to go Chase Brown. I also see Austin Eckler here. You know what? That's what I'm doing. I'm going to put my money on Austin Eckler.
Okay.
Which I would totally take Chase Brown right here or Jerome Ford, but I'm going to put my money back on Eckler. I love you long time. I love you forever, but you screwed me last year. I don't know why I'm coming back for more. I think I just like pain. I just like to have my heart broken. That was a terrible pick. Like goddamn awful. That was an awful pick. I think I'm going to play some bed music on this.
It wasn't that great of a pick. I'm not going to lie to you. Rashid Shaheed off the board. Tony Pollard off the board.
I hope Eckler's still good. I hope he's still good too, man. I love Eckler. I've been a big fan of his for years and years. And last year just kind of sucked. You can tell he wasn't in it, and then that's why he plays for Washington now. I hope he, maybe he streams a little bit less on Twitch and plays just a little bit more football. He's a fun follow on Twitch though. Damn it. Yeah, I don't know. I probably could have done something else there. Like I'm still staring at Chase Brown or Jerome Ford. I think here's my thoughts on Jerome Ford, and this is, someone's going to pick him before I get him again, right? he's guaranteed to be the starter essentially for the first 4 weeks, right? When Chubb gets back, he's not getting on the field immediately. He's going to be worked in. So he's actually like a really good pick, especially at that point.
Tajay Spears off the board.
Yeah. And he's a really good pick there. So I don't know. If he comes back to me, sure. If not, maybe I'll get the handcuff here, Brian Robinson. But, I just feel like, I see someone coming up that. Are you going to pull the trigger? I mean, it's round 10. You went round 8 or 7 on his ass Sunday. Jesus. I never saw Allen get off his big ass and run to the board so quickly in my life and overdraft an individual so quickly.
Well, that's because I thought I'd lost him.
And you're like, oh, no one's got him? Check the tape one more time.
Well, no, it was. Well, we'll discuss the situation here in a minute.
Okay. I got you.
Because he is going to come off the board.
Yeah. I'm about to draft Nick Chubb.
I mean, why not?
I know, right? I mean, he's coming back.
Defense. Oh, buddy.
Oh, God. What the hell's going on here? I mean, I know you got to draft a QB. Oh, Khalil Shakir off the board.
Khalil Shakir, and that means I'm taking one Mr. Jameson Williams.
There you go.
I'm making sure I get my guy. I think he's going to have a good year this year. But so what happened was we had a guy go up and make a pick, and he took Jamal Williams. And everyone was like, Jamal Williams, and he had this look. He's like, oh, shoot, I picked the wrong guy. Mm-hmm. And he already had the sticker on the board. And was like, you know what? If you want a Chase Brown, okay, I was going to take Chase Brown.
Brian Robinson and Chase Brown are both gone.
He's not there. Yeah. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go with.
You're a Jalen Warren believer,
I
aren't you?
am,
Ooh,
but
Curtis
I'm going to go with
there. Joshua
Palmer.
What?
I'm just going to go ahead and get this guy because I've got a couple running backs. It's going to be, you know what? No.
You're not going Hollywood Brown? Oh my God.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
You're a big fan. I don't know what to do with my hands.
I'm a big Hollywood fan.
Adam Thielen.
There's a few wide receivers here I like. A few running backs. I could use another running back.
Best draft ever.
It's always great. You know what? Let's just go ahead and take the guy. We're going to take.
Oh, that's real nice.
But so I thought he was going to be taking in. Everyone was like, you know what? Yeah, go ahead and take that guy off the board. Put another guy on. And I thought he was going to go with Jameson Williams.
Mm-hmm.
But he came back with Mike Williams.
Yeah.
So he just took one guy off the board who wasn't going to be drafted and replaced him with another guy who wouldn't have been drafted.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? It was too close of a scare for me. I'm just getting him. I want him. I'm getting him.
Old school taking Hollywood Brown. No.
Yeah,
S.
and I almost took Hollywood there. I knew he wouldn't fall. Yep. Come back around. He wasn't gonna make it past old school again.
Mm-hmm.
Twice. You'd have to make it past him twice to get to me.
Rome's gone. You got AK and Blue Grassholes on the clock. Everybody's filling out their benches at this point. Cortland Sutton off the board, 125th pick overall. Oh, buddy. I don't mind taking Hollywood there at 123 or Rome at 124. Man, I don't know. I've just had a terrible drive. The trade line, the trades are open. I'll tell you that right now. Trades are open. I don't like half my team. This is not a winning team. This is not a great back-to-back team. So I'm going to have to make some moves. I'm going to need some injuries. Jalen Warren off the board.
Off the board now. Man, we'll just have to see where this goes. Drake May.
How many quarterbacks do you got?
I was thinking about taking later in the draft.
Yeah.
But I went ahead and I pulled the trigger on Watson.
Yeah.
I said, well, let's do it.
I feel you. Jordan Addison, McConkey, Brian Thomas, blah, 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 blah. Not seeing anybody that's doing anything for me. You know what we're going to do here? We're going kickers, baby.
Oh, buddy.
And, there's Justin Tucker, and then there's Evan McPherson, and then there's Brandon Aubrey. Do I want a Cowboy as my kicker? And he's got 20 points on the next guy up. 10 seconds. And we're gonna draft a Cowboy. First time, long time. Well, actually, I drafted CeeDee Lamb Sunday.
So
I say keep this draft just as wild ass as ever.
All right. Well, you do you, Playboy. It is not what I expected you to do there. Trey Benson's off the board and Nick Chubb's off the board. I really expected you to go with Nick Chubb there. I really did.
I thought he was going to fall a little bit further. I love Nick Chubb. I thought I was going to be able to get him on the rebound. He's on the PUP list. He's going to miss the first 4 weeks.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you already got some running backs, you don't need them, right? I almost went with them last round.
Yeah.
I almost with my last pick, but I went with Jerome Ford instead. Because, again, you're expecting Chubb to come back, but what's he going to be when he comes back?
Exactly. Exactly.
I went with the more known commodity versus the unknown.
Yeah. Yeah. I already have RBs. I got you. That's fine. Chuba off the board.
Chuba Hubbard. Okay.
Let's see, what
I do still see some running backs here that I like.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm looking for a little bit. I need a little bit more action on the running back side of things. For my team, I'm good with my starters. It's just once you kind of get past the starters, it don't.
It kind of falls apart. I got you because you're right about that. Your team is not that great. Actually, let's take a live look at Allen's team right now. Let's see.
Phenomenal.
Josh Allen, Drake London, Devontae Adams, Jahmyr Gibbs, Ramondre Stevenson, Kyle Pitts, Javonte Williams, Justin Herbert, Deshaun Watson, Jameson Williams, and Jerome Ford. I mean, it's not bad right there. I mean, you got Devontae Adams as your wide receiver 2. You got a wide receiver 1 as your wide receiver 2, right? Not bad. Jahmyr Gibbs, I've already talked about how much that I was going to, if I had a chance, I'd draft him. Ramondre Stevenson, the same thing. Draft him as well.
Jonathan Brooks is off the board. That's a guy I was kind of hoping might fall to me.
Yeah.
Being that he's not going to be around for the first part of the year, but.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, there we go. Let's go to this. Jordan Addison's your top player right now to be
Justin
drafted.
Tucker is off the board.
Ooh, that's a good pick. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. I almost went Money McPherson just to get me. Oh, now J.K. Dobbins was selected. He was going to be my next guy up. That's a great
Jordan
pick.
Addison's off the board.
That's a great pick. Damn it. I was hoping to get J.K. Just really. Like, dude, I got him in that league. It's like, I want him. Why not? But, yeah, son of a bitch. It happens, man. Your top players right now available. I'm the man. Dallas defense is off the board. And it's on me again. So I've got receiver, running back, kicker. So I definitely need some running. I need to start filling in some running backs. Take a chance on somebody. McLaughlin's there. He's someone you can actually probably pick up on the waiver wire. I think I'm kind of stuck. Ty Chandler, I don't want him. I don't want any of these guys. I think I done screwed up. But monkeys rule, baby. Antonio Gibson, that's kind of a thought, but it's so far down. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I got 25 seconds, and I've got to figure something out. Jersey's there. I don't want to go defense, man. Defense sucks. I better hurry up because I'm about to just screw up. Shit. It says pick now. Pick now. Draft. Did I get it in?
Jets defense. Jaleel McLaughlin goes right. She's just sitting there just picking up your scraps. The
I
guys
know.
that you should have picked.
She is. She's like right on it too. Bo Nix after that. I was sitting there looking. I was like, I'm going to hoard quarterbacks. I was like, you know what? I was going to go pick Bryce Young, actually. I was like, you know what? Third quarterback, so I don't have to worry about dropping anybody. And then I looked at Bo Nix. I'm like, okay, maybe. And, everyone else that's sitting around, there's nothing to be really had. It's like, okay, what am I going to do? And so I was like, screw it. I'm gonna give it a lot, but I got dude. Oof.
Antonio Gibson.
Damn. Let's see your projected points. Let's do wide receiver, or whatever, running back or whatever. Yeah, we're towards the ass end of this thing, and all the players are starting to get. It's just a big league. I mean, I can't believe Curtis Samuel's still sitting right. Samuel's still sitting right there. That's who I should have picked.
An easy pick here. I'm taking Blake Corum here.
Okay. See a kicker?
Running back for the Rams.
He's right behind Kyron, right?
Yeah, and Kyron's going to be returning punts.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Pat Frymuth's off the board.
There's that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I feel you. That is going to get hurt. And, like, I don't know how, like, all of a sudden you're going to put your starting running back out there to field, like, punts and shit. I'm like, I mean, I know you're like a genius, you know. I run an 18-team league. Quit whining. Oh, Jesus, take it easy there, Tracy, will you? Come on. We're not whining about anything.
and next up, I've got to. I'm going to try and stack a receiver to go with my quarterback.
Okay. Can't wait.
And I'm going to take Keon Coleman.
There you go. Good pick right there. I like his counterpart, but yeah, watching him in training camp, Keon Coleman just goes up and gets Samaje P. Ryan. Nice. Dalton Schultz is finally taken.
Off the board.
Bryce, you son of a bitch. I was going to pick Bryce Young. You son of a bitch. I actually was. I was going to pick Bryce Young. Oh, boy. Now I got to go right back to, like, see, Dallas Goedert's off the board. Saxton City is up again. Who is she going to pick? She's got everybody under the sun. She's got a bench full of QBs, receivers. She probably needs another running back. But, Jesus, she's out of control. You have to watch it for this. We got to watch this gal this year. Man, not a lot of running backs left. I mean, Ty Chandler, in case, who's up in Minnesota these days?
For
running back.
Running back?
Yeah, running back.
Aaron.
That's it? And then Ty Chandler's right behind him?
Yeah.
No kidding. There you go. Let me double check that before she picks, because I want to grab him after she leaves. She ain't picking him. Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, she did take him. I think I broke my fan.
There goes Ty Chandler.
God damn it. I was looking that up, too. I was like, I think she's falling asleep at the wheel back there.
Yeah, not so much.
No, she isn't. You know what? Just in case. Dude, should I go Minshew or Fields? I feel like I need to go Fields here, because if he ever gets on the field, that's when I need him. I don't think Russell Wilson's going to make it past like week 3 or week 4. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm taking a flyer on a guy that I like and lock down that third quarterback.
Do it.
Yeah. I should have got Bryce Young. Son of a bitch. I think he's going to have a better year this year. All right. Flip back over. Well, we'll do that then. How about that?
I mean, we're definitely starting to run a little thin, running back wise, as far as who's left out here.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's just not a lot left there running back wise.
Oh.
Money McPherson off the board, Romeo Dobbs, Rico Dowdle. I mean, you're just taking another guy off the board. There's just not a lot there running back wise.
Yeah. And we're not a keeper league. We're a complete redraft. This isn't a dynasty or anything like that. So it's like, okay, yeah. This is, you're filling in your rosters here. I see a ton of great names, though, sitting here. Buddy, I mean, there's still something to be had, but I think we're running out of running backs. It's just slim pickings. It's all receivers from here on out. I mean, you might take a stab at one of these dudes. Gardner Minshew, there you go.
Minshew mania, baby.
Mm-hmm. You could have a fun time. There's a lot of good players left. I think it's because every team's taking like 2 or 3 QBs, so then everybody else gets left behind. But
you have some guys that they'll fall a little bit, but
buddy,
who just went off the board? The Philly defense.
Yeah. Receiver, running back, QB. I mean, there's no running backs to be had, so I don't really care. Jonnu Smith is off the board. I guess, you know what? I probably need another tight end.
You don't have a tight end yet?
Well, I mean, I've got one, but, you got Hunter Henry out there, Cole Kmet, TJ Hawkinson's on the pup, Cod Otten. I mean, there's players to be had, but they're so far low on the board that I can grab them later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, they're still rounds of way. Rounds of way away. Oh, buddy.
So Tyler Lockett's still out here.
That's who I was going to grab. That's who I've got labeled up next.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to go either him or
just went off the board.
Oh, did he really? Son of a bitch. Yeah, that's what I was looking at him. But yeah, I got Curtis Samuel here or Tyler Lockett, I love Tyler Lockett. I'd love to have him on my team. Can I play him ever? I don't know if he'll ever see the field. Same thing with Curtis Samuel. But
and they're both dealing with injuries too.
Yeah.
You got to factor that in. Both guys are fighting off some injuries.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but I guess since Hodgson was taken, I'll take Lockett and just get it out of the way.
Okay.
That pisses me off. Cole Kmet, that's a great pick right there. I was like looking at tight ends as well. Like, son of a. I got to start whispering into this goddamn thing because I think she's listening.
Well, yeah. I mean, she might be watching the feed too. So even if you whisper, she can hear you.
Hopkins off the board.
I was wondering when he was going to go off the board. Another guy that I'm kind of wondering when he's going to go off the board is Brian Thomas Jr. out of Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
He's a guy who, ADP's 120, and we're sitting here in the 160s right now.
Well, don't let him go.
He just went.
Cuzzo,
yeah,
watching you, sniping you a little bit, I think.
I wasn't targeting him.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a guy that I'm eyeballing
Josh Palmer.
that I like, that I think is going, here. Okay, so here we go. A guy that I think is being highly underrated going into this year.
You going Adam Thielen?
No. Younger than him, a guy who's had a lot of potential, but hasn't had anybody to really throw to him.
Oh, Jacoby Myers. Oh, Jerry Jeudy. Okay. All right. I was sitting there staring at him as well. Yeah. Luke Musgrave next. Gone. Boy, this is picking up. We got 3 picks left. Miami defense off the board.
And I think here I'm just going to kind of take a flyer on a guy who he could be something. They don't really have a big answer there. A guy that they drafted to fill a role. Tyrone Tracy.
Okay.
For the Giants. Yeah. So now I got to start looking at defenses. Who am I going to take for my defense?
Bengals play New England week 1.
That's not bad.
Like, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to help out the people. There's nothing wrong with stream. There goes Adam Thielen. That's a good pick there, old school. Good pick. Khalil Herbert. Oh, yes. Very nice. Pittsburgh
defense is off the board.
Mm-hmm. I think Ricky Pearsall would have been a better pick if Brandon Ayuk decided to leave. And now that he's staying, I'm like, well, I don't know about all that. Dameon Pierce. Man, there is nobody around. Like, no running backs left. Zach Charbonnet, I guess. I guess I'll pick him. I don't have any other running back. Yeah, I probably need to pick up him.
I mean, Tyler Algier.
Ooh, that's what. Oh, Buffalo. I think
I don't mind him.
Yeah, that's a great selection.
There he goes.
Buffalo defense and Tyler Algier. Moving on to Mike.
Miles Sanders is still sitting out there.
Mm-hmm.
He could get some carries. You don't know what you're going to get out of him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's not much after that. I mean, some guys that you would take flyers on, right? Like I did with Tyrone.
Here you go, baby. Sleeper of the night. Let's see what did he already pick? Or he's about to pick. Okay, he's about to pick. Let's see what he's going to do. 2 rounds left. Well, I guess we're still in the 15. Dalvin Cook. Oh my God. I was gonna save him for the 16th or 17th. That's a great pick. Just signed yesterday or today. Well, I mean, late 17th round. I think it's pretty good. Brandon Cooks late this time. Wide receiver 2 this
those are probably 2 guys that Jay was going to draft right here. Brandon Cooks and Dalvin Cook. He's probably pissed now. Sorry, Jay. You got to go and get your guys.
Oh, God. I mean, it should kind of still be sitting around. Mike Williams is out there. It's a name that you know and you love. Gabe Davis as well. It's like it's going to be hard to lay off them in the last 2 rounds, but I'll manage. Let's just see what all players. So the top fantasy players' projected stats right now are Chicago defense, Aiden O'Connell, Detroit, Houston, Green Bay, New Orleans, Minnesota. It's all, like I said, Cincy is playing New England week 1. Mike Williams off the board. That's a good pick. Who's he going to wrap around with? Who do you think?
I mean, I don't know, man. There's just nobody there. I mean, maybe Curtis Samuel.
That's
maybe?
what I keep looking at, man. I keep looking at Curtis Samuel. You got Marvin Mims as well.
Miles Sanders. There you go.
Yeah. Went and got him. Went and got somebody. I've got 2 picks left, and I'm like, oh my God, who the hell am I picking? You don't even know. Houston D gone.
No, yeah. And that's what I got to start looking at now. I got to get a defense, and then I'll get my kicker. After that,
Young Hoku off the board. Good pick. Solid pick right there. Big fan. Huge fan.
And I'm just looking at week 1 matchups, and I don't really like a lot of the week 1 matchups.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like streaming is concerned, there's just not a lot of really great matchups out there. And like you say, okay, hey, the Bengals are playing the Patriots, but what are the Bengals really good at doing week 1 of the season?
Oh, just shit in the bed.
Shit in the bed. like a boss.
All right, it's on me. So, I've got, got receivers galore. It's like, do I think Gabe Davis is going to be the guy in Jacksonville? I think, I like Curtis Samuel as well. I really do think, man, Gabe Davis might do something this year. I say it every year. Maybe he'll do something this year.
You do.
There you go. He's my heartache every single year. Oh, Fairbairn. He's a big Fairbairn fan. What do we got? I got 1 pick left to make.
I'm looking at Xavier Leggett.
That's a good pick.
There you go.
That's a good pick.
That's a nice pick there. I'm kind of looking at Minnesota. They're playing the Giants week 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. The Saints are playing the Panthers week 1. I don't mind that.
Jake Moody gone. That's a good pick. Curtis Samuel's finally off the board. Royal Klutz. Lock it in. Nice pick. This long, this deep. 189th. Unbelievable. That's good stuff right there. I think I might go smoke me a cigar out back. Are we going out back? You want to have a beer? All right. Juju Smith-Schuster. He just got signed.
Oh, Kansas, the Chiefs, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just got signed.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with Minnesota's defense here, playing the Giants week 1.
You're a streamer anyways. You get these guys, don't get locked in on your defense or anything like that because, one, it's no point, right? Your team's going to eventually play a tough team. There's no one that has, like, the perfect schedule. Now, there's always the one-offs, right? If you got the New England defense from a handful of years ago, they're scoring 20 points against everybody, or Dallas defense from last year, they're scoring 20, 25. But you don't even know that's happening until like 2 or 3 weeks in, right?
Yep.
So don't be afraid to just stream until you land on your team.
No. And I mean, right here, I already know who I'm taking with this next pick.
It's a kicker, right?
It's my kicker.
Oh, I don't want to say. Oh, I just realized Mike's or the Henson's in here because he's going to pick your kicker.
Hey, ironic twist in that Dr. Pepper came before Coke.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
Oh, okay.
That's
Thanks,
my favorite
buddy.
line.
Appreciate that.
That's my favorite line.
Is it?
That's
okay.
my favorite line.
Okay.
That's my favorite
Okay, we
line.
heard you. Yeah. Okay, we got you.
Oh, he didn't do it.
He takes Jason Sanders.
All right. I can't believe he didn't go. Well, I mean, he still could. I'm not going to say it. He probably knows now. Shit. Fantasy night. Crazy shit.
I'm going to lock in this pick, then I got to step out for a second.
We've got a handful of picks left. We got to get this thing over with. We're at 193 right now. We got to get to 204. Michael Henson's up, then Allen, Old School, Royal Klutz, Bluegrass Holes, A Pirate Looks 40, Sacks in the City, My Team Sucks, OGSOB, Flying Butt Monkeys, Barry Badranath, and I Love Only Fans to See. Come on. Let's finish this up. Let's go strong. No more than, 10 minutes left in this thing? Let's go. It's been a fun one.
Henson's taking every single second that he can.
Because you said you had to go.
Josh Downs.
And
Legatron himself. That's right. They're calling him Legatron out there in Detroit. Mr. Jake Bates.
Yeah, thank you, Dylan. Appreciate it. No problem. Appreciate you being here. Malachi Corley goes after Bates. People are logging. Oh, Zach Charbonnet. I always say Charbonnet. Yeah, Charbonnet. Deontay Wicks, Jake Elliott. It's on Sacks in the City. Let's pick these last players and let's get out of here. Let's go to bed or go outside. I'm talking about. Just pick anybody. Well, there you go. Go to wide receiver, running back, flex. Do Marvin Mims or Ricky Purcell. Wandale Robinson's a giant. Oh, there you go. You got Mims. And you know what? I'm going to pick another defense. Screw it. I picked the Chicago defense. I want this draft over with. What a weird-ass draft. Looking forward to the season. I bet you are, Lee. Me too. I love fantasy football. I love all this, the chaos. Seattle's gone. Bucky Irving's gone. Tyler Bass is gone. One last pick. It didn't show who it was. Come on, show it. Show it.
Who what?
It was one last draft for Jay, I think, and then it's
Jake Elliott.
No,
was the last pick.
Tyler Bass. Oh, Jake Elliott? I didn't see it. Okay, cool. Yeah. So there you go. There's your let me go ahead and remove this from the screen real quick. Yeah, remove. There you go. Let's go back side by side, talk about a couple things real quick before we sign off of here.
Oh, I'm sorry, I lied to you. It's Donnie Mitchell.
Donnie Mitchell, nice.
Was the last.
Always fun draft night, buddy. Draft night is always a blast. You have so much fun. I know that 17 rounds is kind of long, but we crammed it into an hour and 10 minutes essentially. I thought it was very quick, very just bang, bang, bang. A lot of upsets. I think when you introduce people to a SuperFlex league that might not have played in last year, but they wanted to play this year, it's like they don't know what the hell's going on. Like last year, I didn't take a quarterback till the third or fourth round. I was like, no, I want Tyreek Hill and I want a stud running back. I want, and so with all that, big shout out to everybody who joined, who wanted to be a part of this. Don't forget to send the payments over to Alan for PayPal or Venmo or what's the other one? Cash App. It's Strikeout Beer. You'll see our logo on there. $20, and usually it's free, but somebody wanted to up it a little bit this year, and I was like, fine, we'll do it for a little dough, do it for a little something for the effort, and but yeah, I mean, we'll see what the grades come out, but looking at my, I fell apart. I fell apart quickly. That 7th or 8th pick, man, it's tough stuff. Yeah, Jay, Dylan already proclaims that he has the best team. Old School says it went fast. Good luck, y'all. Good luck to you, Old School. Thank you for being a part of not only this podcast and, Twitch and YouTube, but thanks for being a part of the Patreon. Patreon.com/strikeoutbeer for extra content. We chug beers, do some other reviews, have some late night chats and things like that. We recorded our episode before this one, so it'll be dropping either tomorrow or Friday. I don't know if we'll do a chug. We'll see. But, yeah, it's just, appreciate everybody being a part of this. How do you feel, Alan?
I feel great. I love my team. I love everything that they're about. They're just about everything that I am. Hard work, and we're just gonna fight and win. Go fight, win.
Cool, man. Cool. So yeah, I mean, 12 teams. It starts getting a little thin towards the end. 14 teams, a little bit thinner. I did a 16-team league, and holy hell, I think I've done an 18-team league as well, and it's just wild ass. It is just bonkers.
That's right, Mosey. We're biting kneecaps, brother.
Biting kneecaps. You get your team a decent head coach. You guys might win more games, but
we got ourselves a decent head coach.
I think with the SuperFlex, it does throw people off, but I'm here for the chaos, and I think next year, like we talked about, it's going to be one of those things where we're going to introduce per carry as well, just to jack up those points even harder.
I mean, why not?
I know.
Let's have some fun.
Right? Is that not why we're here?
Go ahead
and sign us off, and let's get out of here. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, you know what, guys? Thank you guys all for being a part of it. We appreciate you guys, and we love you guys. Can't wait for this season. We'll definitely be dropping some content specifically just for this league, just to talk about how it's going. But thank you guys for being a part. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
Talk to you guys later. Deuces.